Hello, this is a quick review of Learning Target 1.5, which says I can use the order of operations to simplify expressions. Reminder, order of operations is PEMDAS, which is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, and division. And I'm going to group those together because, again, it's whatever happens first from left to right. Same thing with addition and subtraction. We group those together because it's whatever happens first from left to right. We are going to use PEMDAS to help us simplify expressions. So I'm going to actually come up with a solution. Okay, number one, it says we want to use order of operations. So what I want to do first is use the parentheses. So do the operations that's inside the parentheses. 3 plus 2 is 5. Multiplied by 7 minus 2 is going to be 5. Whenever there's just parentheses next to each other, that means multiply. So it's going to end up being 5 times 5, which is 25. Number two, we've got kind of a lot of operations going on. First, focus on the parentheses first, or even the groupings first. Like, even though that's absolute value, we're still going to focus on those ones to simplify it. So I'm going to rewrite 2 times 5 minus 6 is going to be a negative 1 over the absolute value of 5 minus 6, which is the absolute value of negative 1. And then let's simplify that part. So it's going to be 2 times a negative 1 over the absolute value of negative 1 is going to be a positive 1. Now that helps us to simplify even further. We're going to get a negative 2 over 1, which is a negative 2 as our solution. Moving on to number 3. We don't have any exponents, so let's focus on we don't have any parentheses, so let's focus on our exponents first. So we go 3 squared. Well, that's 9 minus 4 plus 2. And then we come up to the part where we have either addition or subtraction. You do whatever happens first from left to right. So I'm going to do 9 minus 4 first. 9 minus 4 is a positive 5. Plus 2, we end up getting 7 as our solution. Number 4, we've got a lot going on here. What I would do first is focus on the parentheses. Since there's a hard bracket and soft bracket, think of the hard bracket as like another set of parentheses. But we want to do the one that go inside and then out. So I'm going to rewrite this to be 70 minus 6 plus, I'll do my hard bracket, negative 2 times 5, because 8 minus 3 is 5. Now I'm going to do what's inside the parentheses. I also want to simplify what's inside this grouping right here. So I'm going to rewrite that to be the square root of 64 plus negative 2 times 5 is going to be a negative 10. Well, the square root of 64 is going to be 8 plus a negative 10. We end up getting a negative 2 as my solution. Okay, to keep going on with this, I'm just going to do that same process here where we have got like 2 sets of parentheses. So I'm going to work inside and then out. And then again, when you work on the inside parentheses, you still do order of operations again. So I'm actually going to do that 2 squared first. We get 10 minus 4. Put those in parentheses, divided by 2. Then we can simplify. 10 minus 4 is 6, divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Big thing with that one, do not do 10 minus 2 squared. Don't go 10 minus 2 first and then square it. That's a big no-no. You have to do the exponent first. So that's why we did 10 minus 4. Okay, moving on, last one. We have, we've got our grouping right here in our square root. So what I would do is do the exponents first within that. We get the square root of 25 minus 16, and then minus 3 is not even included in that square root. So we'll go 25 minus 16, and we get the square root of 9 minus 3. Well, the square root of 9 is 3 minus 3. We end up getting 0 as your solution. So that was definitely a quick review. Let me know if you need more help.